evening, and thank you for being here for this throat chakra listening transmission. I want you to go ahead and get calm. If you have any stones you want to use, I recommend lapis lazuli, which is also amazing for the third eye, or obsidian if you are doing any kind of clearing, which of course we are. So, comfortable position. Keep your eyes open. And I want you to envision a blue light in your ceiling swirling. Blue light. Breathe in. Now visualize the moon. Better yet, if you're outside and you can be under this moon. But no matter when you are listening to this, if you were called to listen to this, it doesn't matter if it's 2 years from now or, whenever. If this is helping you clear your throat, you are still getting the energies that I will be channeling tonight. So as you see that blue swirling light, picture it in the very middle in the swirling vortex as our moon, Mother Maiden Crone Moon. And I want you to visualize one side of you as your masculine energy and one side of you as your feminine energy in regards to your throat chakra. And we're going to think back to some times where we have had it programmed into us to not think up how we actually feel and communicate that. For example, 2 years old, you're saying no because you're expressing your autonomy. And someone else who's your caregiver is saying, oh, don't defy me, don't act like that, do you want love? And if we don't act in accordance, then therefore we will not be loved, therefore we will not be taken care of. And these programs throughout childhood have left a severe block in many of the females' throat chakras, as well as males. And in order to clear this out, like we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and feel into that. So please pause this video anytime you need and really feel into that and picture And as you are picturing a moment, maybe it was your first moment on earth, where somebody was making you feel that you should not speak your truth. Maybe it was your 47th moment where somebody was making you feel that you should not speak your truth. We're going to go back to as many as we can right now, or just focus on one in particular, whatever feels right for you in this now moment. So as you're visualizing this time in your past, I want you to, at the same time, wrap that snapshot, little video clip, I want you to wrap that in this essence of the high July full waning buck moon with the Mercury retrograde pull. And this is a symbiotic, perfect balance that has not been on this earthly plane for years or maybe ever, this exact moment in time. And right now, I want you to put your hands, both of them, on your throat chakra. And you are going to, at the same time, grasp your hand of the energy. Grasp your hand of the energy. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see me do that. Grasp your throat chakra with some energy. Pull out the black trauma while also calling in these healing, energizing, and I can perform a little bit of Reiki on you actually right here. Okay. I hope you're seeing this. Okay. We're going to do some Reiki energy right now. So if you're laying down, that's perfect. If you're sitting, that's perfect. If you're just watching, that's perfect here. We're going to call through the light. And in that moon essence, release from your throat, and call in the new buck moon energies simultaneously. So I want you to do this. This is a mudra, and you can do this while you're laying down. And it's about the balance of being able to self-guide yourself, saying, is what I'm saying true? Or am I going along with what somebody else wants me to be? Okay, and as you continue that, we're going to continue clearing. We are going to continue clearing. Just really feel into how that can leave your body. And right now I want you to visualize the green in your heart chakra. And you can feel into this if you want. You can put your hands over your heart, breathe in, and with every breath, just taking in the prana of that blue light with this moon, just taking in and then releasing on the out breath, just releasing any resistance, anything in your throat that's just needs clearing and cleansing, and just watch that dissipate. Watch that just flow. Get into the flow of just watching it clear, almost like billowing smoke, and you will know exactly where these pinpoints came from inside you. So sit with yourself in that. If you need to cry it out, pause the video, do what you need to do. But stay in this space, stay in this space of this swirling, full, waning buck moon. It's about 77%, really just shining through. And as that shines on you, it is filling you up with the permission from yourself that you've needed to really speak your truth and to walk your own truth, and to get yourself in tune with what your own truth really is. Because there are also a lot of past life traumas from this, where people were getting killed. You may feel into that when you close your eyes. So let's get into this heart space. Get into it with the green light, and I want you to reconnect yourself, reconnect the cord, reconnect that energetic cord up, working your way up into your throat chakra, and allow the green to twirl and intermix with the blue light that is radiating up and back down, up to that moon energy, up to that open throat chakra. Allow that to merge. Allow your heart space to be what fills the void from where we cleared all of that negativity out. Or at least some. This goes in layers, so be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Definitely have a drink if you need. Stay in the space. Just stay in this space under this moon. If you can sit under a tree, sit under a tree. Have an earth element with you. Keep earth elements with you. Because as we are just breathing in this energy of this Mercury retrograde, it is allowing us, and you now as your higher self, you are allowing yourself to remember some of the stuff that was so painful that you have put it away and you haven't thought about it till now. Well, right now, just stay in this space. And if you ever want to do another clearing, just remember this energy of this push and pull equally. It's what twin flames have been calling for. The divine masculine and the divine feminine side of you who from a young age you are taught, okay, well, sit down and be quiet, or even more abusive, or men would be forced to not say any emotions at all. And this is all toxicity, and this is all negative programming to keep you in the matrix. And you're going to free yourself from that. You're going to free yourself from that fear of death from speaking your mind, because in past lives, speaking your truth could get you killed. And you can celebrate that you have the freedom in this lifetime that, for the most part, your freedom can be celebrated. And when you can work your way up to allowing yourself this freedom of your own speech, freedom of your own heart being channeled through your throat, at some point, that cord, that energetic cord of your heart chakra and your throat chakra became severed. It became severed. And you've put yourself back together. Smile and just breathe. Just breathe in. Receive these energies. Just receive this balance of dark and light. The pain that you feel. The pain that you feel not only physically in your throat has transmuted into light, and it has transmuted into healing energy for the collective. It's transmuted into healing energy for you. And the love that you have for yourself now, with your heart chakra connected to your throat chakra, means that you don't have to always second guess yourself anymore. Learn to trust what your heart says, and what your heart will now flow through your throat. It will flow through your throat because now there's no blockages. Now you're not severed anymore. And depending on the level that you're on of your clearing, I suggest probably doing this as necessary. If you want to do this a few times in a row, and then just as needed, whatever you feel called, or speak to yourself. So right now we're gonna cozy into some affirmations. And of course, use your voice as well as your inner voice, whatever you feel called to do. I am allowed to speak my truth. The love in my heart flows through my throat. I am love. I speak up for myself. I set healthy boundaries. I let go of what no longer serves me in this now moment. And breathe. Hands on your heart again. I trust myself. I trust my intuition. I speak my truth. Wisdom and knowledge flows through me. Kind, uplifting words flow through me. I love myself. Now, allow the blue vortex and the green swirls to just kind of dissipate, kind of burn out, almost the way, or turn, turn away to see just the way that this buck moon has waned. I want these chakras of yours to kind of just come to a spinning close. Come to a spinning close and kind of pull back. Just pull back very gradually. And just allow those lights and those portals to just spiral back inside of you. And just allow the blue and green lights to swirl all the way down into your solar plexus. What we're doing right now is integrating a healed throat chakra into the rest of the body. So we are going to let the blue and green merge down, going through the yellow solar plexus, blue and green flowing down, clearing through the orange now, clearing through the orange of the sacral chakra, and really feel into that. There's a lot of throat chakra connections with the sacral chakra as well for the divine feminine collective. There was a lot of sexual trauma that we have taken on from past lives and even in this life. So feel into that as you pass by and pause as necessary. We are working our way down. We have the blue and green swirls now just really closed out from the moon energy now, really just integrating so much into your own 3D earth body. So just feel these integrations all the way through. Now leaving the orange, going down the root chakra, cutting through the green, and just see this blue and green that has pulled in from this buck moon. It's pulled in from not only this eclipse, Mercury retrograde buck moon, that is pulled in now, that is pulled into your heart and your throat. And you have now pulled this all the way through. And you are a clear channel. You're a clear channel now, just sending that blue and green now out that root chakra, becoming so heavy, down, further still, through Mother Gaia, through this hot, wet earth, through the earth element. Can you smell the earth? Can you feel the element of the earth now as this just keeps going further down till you visualize the ocean floor, and allow yourself to just anchor in, because this Mercury retrograde energy is just sending us on a spiral to the moon, and you are now anchored. You have harnessed this beautiful full moon energy swirling down, and just allow that to really settle in and root yourself. Just really just feel into that safety of being anchored in, and just allow that blue and green swirling light that is anchored to go back up now, same way that we pulled in the energy as we were taking it in through that moon vortex. We're going to now let it go back up. So now see, as it goes back up, dissolving the cord, as this energy travels back up through the fire of the earth, back up through the purity and the cleansing properties of just this intense midsummer heat wave. Just allow that then to dissolve the cord as it goes up and up and up and up, and now up back through your root, cutting through the red, cutting through the orange, cutting through the yellow. Now back, we see our heart. Put that light back into your heart. Allow that heart chakra to just be open wide, and just pull your shoulders back. Lift your throat up to the sky as you take these energies back in, and just allow that green light to just stir right there. Just stir right there inside of you. Just allow that green light that was just through the moon and down through the earth now to reside in your heart, and just allow that energy to open you, just open you wide up. And then travel back the blue light, and allow that to go into your throat chakra. And so it ends, and so it begins, and so it ends, and so it begins, and so it ends, and so it begins. The cycle of you feeling afraid to speak out, the cycle of being afraid to speak, afraid to be seen. That is not that's not you anymore. We've ended that cycle. You've cleared the cycle. So just allow that to integrate. Allow that new energy. Allow this new energy to just fill your body. And stay here for as long as you can. And while you're connected, and while you have your heart open, just visualize your deep desire, something that has been what you wanted for as long as you can remember. For some of this may be our twin flame. And just in this state of complete, open, pure, unconditional love of the earth, the universe, and self as a perfect trinity, allow that visual to just carry you, and say, I'm allowed to fulfill my desires on this earth. I'm allowed to speak out for what I need and want within relationships, whether they're friend, family, lover, work person, and especially self. tap into yourself and just give yourself the permission to speak out that inner child. Speak out that inner child that was hurt. Speak out that inner child who took on that pain. And just place that inner child in your heart. And then allow that inner child to have the voice that has been silenced for so long. And higher self comfort your child self. Because now you are going to be there for you. You are going to give that inner child a voice and continue moving forward in your path of love. Namaste.